Hi, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a beautiful, progressive, constructive, inspiring day. I was provoked to make this video because I know that in life, every single day in life is full of distractions, and what makes distractions even more interesting is that they disguise themselves and camouflage themselves, and you don't even realize that you're being distracted. So how can you possibly address something that you are not even aware of? I started a meaning of life playlist, and I have only created one introductory video, and I'm going to add this to that playlist. I don't know if it's going to fit together perfectly like a puzzle piece or not, but today is the first day of summer, and whenever the season changes, I feel very like intertwined with the seasons because I was born on the last day of summer. So since this is the first day of summer, this really like hits me in a certain kind of way. The internet and life things, there are so many things that are just distractions, and it's so easy to fall into those distractions because when we are distracted, we don't think about what's important in life. And the important things in life can fall into multiple different categories. But if you want to just really make it really simple, basic, the positive things that we look back on and we smile. And sometimes there are things that we look back on and we smile, but then at the same time we kind of want to cry because of one reason or another. And that reason, you have to really just sit with yourself and pause and reminisce in silence to really determine why it makes you smile and make you cry. And then there, of course, are just the categories that just make us kind of want to frown, cry, distance ourselves in general. In general. Some words are more fun to say in Spanish. Some words are more fun to say in French. And so, living by myself is just such a raw and is. There should be a class in college. It's like living by yourself. Class in high school, living by yourself. Because there's just not a lot of things. There's just not a lot of occurrences in life to really prepare you for living by yourself. Because when you live by yourself, you're by yourself, damn it. And when you're by yourself, you don't have a person to be like, are you really happy with that decision? Do you think there might have been a more constructive, mutually beneficial decision you could have made? Oh, how is your decision going to impact you? 6 months from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, are you still going to be happy? Or is this just an instant gratification decision that you have made for yourself? So we are right at the crux of the year. If the year was an arm, we are at the elbow. We are right there at the joint where things are happening. We are flexing. We are moving. We are becoming bigger, or we are becoming smaller. And so for this reason, it is of most importance to sit and reflect. I don't care your age, your gender, your sex, your religion, your social economic status, or whatever. There is something to be said about the seasons, and when the shift in the air changes, when the flowers bloom, when the sun rises, when the roses bloom. Those are distinct times, and they are beautiful times. Times of new beginnings, times of endings, times to reflect, times to look forward. I feel like I'm quoting A Tale of Two Cities. What is that? Charles Dickens. So, here I am, and summer is the longest day of the year. It's the day of the most sunlight. So from here on to the rest of the year, till next, the first day of summer, we are going to be losing about 6 minutes of sunlight each single day. And it'll be small, and it'll be almost indistinguishable. It'll be subtle and discreet, but yet it will still be there. We will be losing time every single day. And it is imperative to make use of the daylight and also the darkness, because they both matter. I need a brownie. It is important to make an attempt, even if it is a modest one. If there are people in your life that you have removed abruptly and you have regret, or you question your decision, I believe that, obviously I believe it, I wouldn't be saying it if I don't believe it, to make an attempt to say something. Very, very, very recently, I have come to the realization that a lot of times we unconsciously distract ourselves from our own emotions because they are so intense. So we do things that seemingly dull our emotions, because feeling that intensity, it's so overwhelming, and we distract ourselves, and then eventually we start to forget why we feel the way we feel. But even though we forget, it doesn't mean that that feeling goes away. It just goes unaddressed, unacknowledged, and it's so complicated to be human. To put it bluntly, a lot of people, they are unhappy, and they have almost forgotten why. They have almost deluded themselves as to what the root cause was, because the root cause is so painful, and or they have let so much time elapse. Time, it does heal wounds if that is what we want. But if that is not our intent, time can make the wound more intense. It can make it more severe. I believe the intent has a lot to do with our actions in life. And our progress. I really want to take a vacation. I used to dream about the beach every night, and now I don't. And it bothers me, ironically. So, I dream about the beach once upon a time ago, and now I wish I did again. I think that maybe if I paint a beach, maybe I'll have my reoccurring dreams again. Well, I have reoccurring dreams, but they're not about the beach anymore. I really need a vacation. I even have a book picked out specifically for a vacation. I just gotta figure out what to do with Romeo, and then I can go.